In today's episode, pretty quick, straightforward question. What is my favorite delay plugin and why? If you like these videos, please consider liking and subscribing if you want us to keep making them. That sounds like an ultimatum. Because it would be too short to only give one answer, I'm going to give a couple of answers. So I'm going to just give you the ones that I use pretty much all the time because each one fills a slightly different role. So the first one for me would be SoundToys Primal Tap. It's a bit of a character delay. It models an old Lexicon prime time. The way those old delays worked, because digital memory, digital delay was pretty scarce as a resource. So in order to get more time out of it, it would just cut the sample rate in half. So you get this kind of bit depth, aliasing, lo-fi digital like kind of quality reduction as you try and increase the delay time. I don't know why I like it so much. It just sounds good. It's very functional, has a little bit of a character, and it just sits in a mix really well. Like I've had delays that when soloed, they sound really good. And as soon as you try and fit them into a mix, they just kind of struggle to sit themselves and find their place. This one, it just works. I will also use a tape echo. So I used to use the Universal Audio Echoplex model, their EP34, I think it was. It's since been replaced with a native version from Audiority, which is a small Italian developer. I think it's called PlexiTape. So I'll use it mostly for vocals, sometimes, drums, if I want to give drums a bit of a slap. Last one I would say is either just a straight up digital delay in the DAW or the Universal Audio Cooper Time Cube, which is a model of, I'm not kidding here, it's a garden hose. So it's this old thing from the 70s that Bill Putnam, the founder of Universal Audio, worked up with someone else, I guess named Cooper, where you essentially have a speaker going into a funnel, which is sent into a garden hose that is coiled, and a microphone at the other end. And the time it takes to get through the garden hose is your delay time. And if you think that sound moves at roughly 1 foot per millisecond, 10 feet of hose gives you a 10 millisecond delay, 100 feet of hose would give you a 100 millisecond delay. So obviously you're not gonna get like 500-600 milliseconds. You'd need way too much hose. It would cause all kinds of sound problems. For me, I use it for what's called Haas delay, which is when I have a mono source and I sort of want to pan it off of something and create a faux stereo image out of it. I'll just send it through a very short delay, like 20, 30, up to 40 milliseconds, and then just pan it off of the original source. And you won't hear that as a discrete echo, you'll just hear it as a stereo spreading of that original sound. I'll often use the stock DAW plugin, like I've said, but I do find the Cooper Time Cube works for that use in a way kind of similar to the Primal Tap, where it just sits in the mix. It's got a sort of a mid-range honkiness to it, and it just kind of pokes out of a mix very well. So if I had to only have one, for sure I would pick the Primal Tap. It just works. SoundToys kind of did a great job with it. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more of them, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave any questions you have in the comment section below.